like that, we are back on your screens once again. This is Joy Prime, and you are watching the bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny show, the BMPS show. This is where we look at things from a man's perspective. Of course, I'm Kofi Hayford, and I'm here with my brothers, Possible, Nanye, and Oliver, the Molded Rock. And these guys are representing bald, muscled, skinny. I don't know if you would still like to call me the pot-bellied, but yes, it is what it is. Today there is a very interesting conversation on the table. But before we get into it, let me remind you that we're hanging out here at Delish Restaurant in East Legon. It's on the Okponglo Bauleshi stretch, very close to the University of Ghana traffic lights. And we're being sponsored by Johnny Walker, Keep Walking. We like to throw emphasis on the brand, especially the black label, big, bold flavor, just like Possible is pointing out to you. And we're excited because today we're hanging out with a beautiful lady by the name Lucy the Mixtress. Lucy the Mixtress. Lucy, say hi to them. Hello. Right. And so today, I don't know why Nanya is too excited, but yeah, we'll get into it. The big school, or the great school debate. The great school debate. Mixed or single sex? Which one did you attend? Which one would you let your children go in for? Mixed school or single sex school? And I want to take your first thoughts on these. Possible, let me start with you.
Mixed.
Mixed. Oliver.
Mixed.
Mixed. Nanye.
Single.
Single. Don't ask me which one I'll go for.
Why not?
I'd like to start with you. Why though? Why would you,
I think it's a well-known fact that the opposite sex has always been a distraction to our lives.
The opposite sex
The
has
opposite
always been a
sex is
distraction.
always a distraction to our lives, especially at those ages. The points where you need to focus and really sort of explore and figure yourself out. You have in the mixed school girls wearing slightly shorter dresses.
Oh, really? In Ghana?
I mean, like, come on, they have all sorts of distractions. I mean, people develop over different periods of time throughout those 6 years. So, Charlie, like, at least when you're in a single school, you're more inclined to sort of relate to the people around you. Charlie, mixed, it's all sorts of confusion.
Okay, Oliver, let me hear your thoughts on why you want the mixed school.
I would prefer to the mixed school than the single school because I would prefer my children to be socialized when it comes to the mixed school, right? Here is the case whereby you might be in a single school where you might not be able to socialize, especially being in a single school. Although you can even be in the single school where you can still have the confidence to do whatever you want. But I'm coming in where someone is saying that you get distracted because someone is wearing shorts.
It was one example.
No, wait, I'm coming.
It was one example.
No.
I knew he was going to try to pick up the exact same thing.
No, wait, I didn't mention your name, Nanya. Listen.
I'm the only one that spoke.
The only thing, you should understand the main purpose of you going to school, isn't it? The main aim of you going to school is to what? To stay focused and at the end of the day, to achieve what you want to get in school. But for me to tell me that you're going to get distracted because of ladies, blah, 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 blah. What are you doing now? Are you not the CEO of your company? Don't you stay focused?
Anyway, Possible. Mixed or single? You chose mixed.
Woman, them man. If we did here right now, we woman can hear. You know go feel.
You know go feel what?
Hey, mixed dress day today. We make happy one.
You know they see.
Yo, but shouts to Tapper though. Shouts to Tapper.
I go school now. I no go make up. Or every time I receive my same self.
So you didn't prove my point.
No, listen. I don't know the kind of women we then date in life inside. But if you talk, say women are distraction, I know they understand. Women actually are motivation.
Well, did you say women are a distraction?
I mean,
You said the
I
I said
opposite
mostly.
sex.
I said the opposite sex are a distraction.
Opposite sex in man.
So for women, men are
Opposite
distractions.
sex
For men, women can be distractions.
So what you are telling me, what did you talk about?
I dare hear. If you did dress me, watch me.
I did address you now. I they talk say, no, bro. See, most of my male friends attended single-sex school. And I will never want my son, no disrespect, to actually, I don't know. I'm not fashion home. Cause Bema dia is for me.
I don't care.
You know, for the gents kakra. Also very idea kakra. You understand? For know how you go talk to woman kakra.
Oh, but there are.
But you get all that from social media now. You don't have to be in a mixed school to develop that sort of experience anymore. See, back then when...
You think social media boosts the confidence of men or women?
First of all, social media gives you access to everyone anyway, right? Regardless of whether you go to single or mixed. Let's be real. Look, if you were to really do the numbers and you were to look at how the success rates of single-sex school graduates, in this country, you will notice that there's a continuous pattern.
Oh,
you don't have to go that far.
Kofi.
But they don't. They don't.
Make you go next school. Make you go meet woman. Then making the woman do one.
No, but I don't agree with you on that.
At all.
No, but majority.
I don't.
No, not at all.
I don't.
Majority.
Think so. I don't think so.
Majority.
Because, and I'm saying this because look, a lot of young folks start at Chichinya working. They even start. But what did you mean?
What did you mean by attraction?
No, be the moderator.
My friend. Say
So
it
I'm
as it
saying
is.
that
Come
whatever
and just say.
attraction that you are talking about. For example, masturbation. That's what you are talking
Exactly.
about.
Is that what you meant? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah,
by
But women
attraction.
does
And
it
people,
too.
no, but people
Women
also
also does.
But,
Yeah,
but listen, it is too. Listen, Miss Schooler, if you pick Miss School, the percentage wise, say be like they will learn that thing, be less than say. The
But
percentage.
that's
I don't
what
think that's
no,
true.
no, hold on. So you should have listened to me. What I'm saying is, I wouldn't even say kids of today. I'm saying that people learn how to masturbate even in junior high schools, and they are mixed schools.
You see, Kofi,
And
let's,
yes,
Kofi, let's not even derail from what we are even talking about right now. You see, I would rather say that mixed school, we all go to mixed school in order to make everything complete. Let's take it for instance. I live with my fellow men or my siblings. They might all be what? They might all be guys. Which everything that we say, whatever we talk is about we guys, boys thing, right? I would choose or I would prefer my kids to go to a mixed school so that they can also explore. There are some things that lecturer or teacher might teach you. You understand? As boys school, we know in boys, we know what we boys, we know what we carry. For instance, when we are talking about human and I say about a man on your money and I say yeah, I can have the confidence to even speak to my lady or my fellow classmate who is a lady, right? It's a conversation. That she might teach me, oh, she might say this, she might say that, and at the end of the day, we get result from that. That's why I say, when you are in a mixed school, it's harder to make things complete. You even understand more than we, the guys.
Understand what though?
So,
Oh,
probably what the teacher is teaching, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you are talking about distractions. So for example, you are
distracted.
saying one of the benefits of a mixed school is that.
Is that what?
One of the benefits is that at the end of the day, for instance, or check me biology and also or check me anything about it, yeah. I know say okay, about like okay, I have my own partner.
Yeah, but you cannot see. You cannot see the
Listen.
world.
Secondary school is not where you. It's not where you figure life out. Really, secondary school at that point is the pinnacle of where you're building your foundation blocks, your early stages. When you get to university, that's when you realistically can learn from things because you can act on them as well. In secondary school, a lot of these things that you're talking about where you can learn, you can't act on them really, right?
So I want to find out.
In fact, you're punished for acting on them.
Says who?
My guy, if you were not punished for acting on them in secondary school, then you went to the wrong school.
Punishment.
My guy, stop. My guy, stop.
Who is going to punish you?
Why you?
Who is going to
Come
punish
on,
you?
man.
Skinny is here. Ask Skinny. What are you talking about?
You guys.
What are you talking about?
You guys
Ask
went to
Skinny.
the
Do you
same
know when he
school.
started?
Who started what?
Hey, what are you talking about?
No, hold on. Started what?
You let's box on.
No.
Started
If
what?
you're making a point, make.
No, but I really want us to outline some of the benefits of a mixed school and some of the benefits of
So look, I
single
don't
sex school.
discredit benefits of mixed school. What I'm saying is that all the benefits that you're talking about are not the right time to benefit them at that age, right? So a lot of the benefits you're talking about can be experienced and benefits in university. It can be experienced from outside the school, right? The reality is all of those advantages you're talking about for mixed schools really, they're not even the right time. Because at that point in time, let's be real, sometimes we sit there, what did Jay Huss say? I'll be a genius if I didn't think with my penis. Yeah? When you're growing up, a lot of the times there are decisions that you could have made and things that you could have focused on just to get the basics right, yeah, that you couldn't do because you were following Amma. Amma was growing here, she looked nice, you had a crush on her, and so everything you did, you stopped paying attention, you were trying to get her attention as opposed to paying attention in class. See, those things are very important to not have when you're growing up.
Their experience.
But they're not. Not every experience is a valuable one.
But they need them. But what be the
But Nanya, don't you agree don't you agree that sometimes you need to learn things at a very early age?
There's certain things, yes, but
they
not
show
everything.
you how to socialize when you come to the real world. Like, I seem like you finish. What if you say somebody finish school and not go to university, what you talk about? That one
So
I mean, you understand. Yeah, so
But that person probably wouldn't be going to a single sex school.
Somebody go single sex school, you finish, you don't go university. So that, what did you talk about?
Not many people went to single school. Not many people went to single school and didn't go to university.
What did you talk about?
Just think of the background of what single
Do
schools
we
are.
do we have the statistics to back?
But he's saying otherwise. He doesn't have it either. So if you're going to make statements,
But he did. In as much as say what did they talk, they mute what are they talking, they.
Okay, so all
What do you
day,
talk about?
all day.
All day.
I don't know what you think, but let us know using the hashtag the BMPS show. We're seated right here at Delish Restaurant on the Okponglo Baoleshi stretch, very close to the University of Ghana traffic light. Look, if you're talking about local foods, continental foods, if you're talking about sandwiches and what have you, this is the place to be. You're going to love it because everything prepared here is prepared and made with love. And then there are also games for you and the family. If you want to have a good time, then Delish Restaurant is where you need to be at. We're hanging out with our very own Lucy the Mixtress. And I am enjoying Johnny Lemon. Charlie, what do you drink?
a special one from, I'm going to call her Mistress Lucy.
That's a wara.
No, I'm just saying,
what
it
did
makes
you
more
drink?
sense.
High balls.
High or I?
High balls.
Your balls be high.
They get high.
Anyway, we're going for a very short commercial break. We will be right back. I'm Kofi Hayford.
Mistress.
You're welcome back from that very short commercial break. You're still watching BMPS, the BMPS show. Bald, muscled, pot-bellied, and skinny. Usual suspects, Kofi Hayford, I'm the host, of course, and then I have Nanye and Oliver, the Molded Rock. Today we're having a very interesting conversation with regards to schools. We call it the great debate, mixed school or single-sex school. Which one did you attend and which one would you vouch for? Before we get back into the conversation, let me remind you that we're seated right here at Delish Restaurant in East Legon on the Okponglo Baoleshi stretch, very close to the University of Ghana traffic lights. I will tell you more about it when we're almost done with the show. But if you're looking for good food, whether local or continental, this is the place that you need to be. And we're being sponsored by Johnny Walker, the Black Label Big Bold Flavor. And we're hanging out with our beautiful the Mixtress, Lucy the Mixtress. I'll tell you more about her much later on as well. But let me come back to you, Molded Rock.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that whether you go to a mixed school or a single-sex school, it affects the way children behave at home, back home? You know, how they relate to their parents when they return from school?
Well, it's
And you said you wanted to order something, right?
Yes, yes. Get me the non-alcoholic one. Yeah. Sometimes it depends. It's relative. Sometimes we have these guys, especially when, for instance, I went to a mixed school, right? I went to a mixed school. Me being shy at home, right? Especially getting related to ladies, and then me going to a mixed school, getting involved with a lot of ladies. There are some kind of things that because of the exposure that I had in school, it put away shyness for me.
Okay, so that's one benefit.
One
of
benefit,
school.
yes. It put away shyness.
You will not be shy because you are
Yes, I
rolling
explore.
with both male and female.
Both male and female. There is an instance, especially when you go to when you are in a boarding house, you know that you relate with the guys. You talk every kind of things that you want to say, and there are certain ways that when you are dealing with the ladies, you are very careful, or you know what exactly to say. Or
So
what
number
not to
two,
say.
it means that it prepares you for the real world
It
out there, right?
prepares you for the real. That's why I say
Nanya is
it
shaking his head like a gamma
end up-
lizard.
That's why I say it all end up to make it complete. Because if you don't have a feel of the female or the male, how do you relate to both of them? You understand? So I think that after all, me being in a mixed school, having a relationship or having interaction with a female and a male, it also exposed me to know how women even think, or how they think, and also how men also think. So it also puts away shyness for me to be able to also relate to people that I even know at home.
Okay, Nanye, for example, I have heard, I didn't attend a single sex. In fact, I was supposed to go to a single sex school, but for some reason, I ended up in a mixed school. I know, and I've heard many times that boys or girls that return from single sex school on vacation are relating to their family and friends back home. Do you agree?
I think the problem was there before they went to school.
So the school made it worse?
No.
Don't you think that their confidence would have been boosted, or they would have acted, better if they had gone to a mixed school?
There are people from mixed schools who have the same situation at home as well. I don't think it's neither here nor there. Look, he talks about preparing you for the world out there. Which world is a school where the age range between 16 to 18 is preparing you for the world out there? Which world?
Why not?
No, but which
After
world?
18, you are considered an adult.
No, but hear me out. The girls that you're around in the mixed race school are also trying to figure out who they are as well in that period of time, right? So you're in the school, in the mixed school, you're in a school with girls that don't know what they're doing, guys that don't know what they're doing, but you're telling me that that's preparing you for the world out there.
Why not?
The world out there knows what they're doing.
Thank you.
So what experience from being with
Are
people
you trying
that
to
don't...
say? Are you trying to say that we don't gather any experiences during our senior high school
No, we always
period?
do. What we always do. But what I'm saying is that...
Classmates said they begin from.
No, hold on. What I'm saying is that whatever lessons you think you're learning from, whether it's mixed school, secondary, or single sex schools, actually, for example, we all went to secondary school here. You and I know boys from single sex schools that interacted with women more than us.
Say that again.
Huh?
You and I both know guys from boys' schools that interacted with more females than us who were in mixed race schools. Tell me I'm lying.
I agree.
Right?
I
So
agree.
clearly there is a way of interacting with the opposite sex.
But does
when
it
you go to
does
single
it
sex school.
affect? So you don't think it affects their relationship and
Everything-
communication skills when they come back from school?
No, I think everything is effective. I don't know if there is a specific effect of being in a single sex school that's going to cause a particular reaction at home. I don't have much experience on that.
I'm sticking with you. Some people also say that when you go to a single sex school, it doesn't necessarily promote gender equality.
Okay, let me spin it another way. We've obviously limited our conversation of single sex schools to Ghana. Yeah, cool. But what you're finding on an international scale, most single sex schools are usually more expensive schools to be in. They're usually attracting a certain demographic type of people. Yeah. So when you're mentioning the whole argument of, oh, it's preparing you for the world out there, well, I can argue and say being in a single sex school might be preparing you to be able to engage with a certain caliber of people in the other kind of single sex schools in other places. Right? And you could point for different reasons as to why that's not the case. All I'm saying is, I think now, back then, where the argument for single sex schools was basically based on who you're interacting with. Now there's social media, there's internet. You can interact with whoever, however you want. So now the argument has to go back to...
But that is not real.
It's not real.
No, what do you mean
Yeah,
it's not
behind the
real?
phones,
real.
I don't think it's real.
That is not real.
Listen,
I don't think that
you
is
sit
real.
here and say it's not real, but
I'm not sitting here and saying it's not real.
But most of the companies that we work for, are spending millions and millions of money on what you're saying is not real. Clearly, there has to be a reality.
no.
there.
That would be different this thing.
Okay.
Really, it's real when it's not, but it's not real
wait,
when it
okay,
is.
so why do you say it's different?
The reason why the talks say be different is whatever they are investing in, all right, it's not about what we are talking about right now. Yeah. All right. Somebody will feel hide behind phone, then tell you in mind. But if you meet you one-on-one,
You don't go
shy.
fit. We've seen
That was what-
examples.
Okay, cool.
I think that's what we
Same
mean by
with
real
same
or
with a
not.
kid with a smartphone in school now. They can do the same thing in a mixed race, in a mixed
That's
school.
what we talk. Because if me, I didn't miss school, make I tell me I go miss school. What it boost my confidence will boost. Will be say I go swim man, I no go shy. Because
And one who here.
Nanka then behind every successful man is a woman.
It's not true.
That's not true.
Behind every
That's
successful
not
man is a
true.
woman.
That's not
Nyankopon
true.
kwa boy Adam boy.
But possible.
See, okay.
Possible.
Eh?
So there is also that argument that when you go to a mixed school, for example, you do not focus on your studies.
They be lying, me I focus.
Thank you.
They be lying.
No,
Me, I
no,
go-
no,
I go
no,
to school.
no.
Make I tell you one thing. actually, whatever issues I had in school wasn't because of the women. It was because of the guys.
Say that again.
Whatever issue I had in school, because I had issues in school, all right, wasn't because of the women. Not the woman will cause that thing. It be the guys women and then the rule where we all be boys.
You know, spend time to chase women.
Oh, it be normal.
It's not normal. You are in school to learn.
Exactly.
You are not in school. You are in school to learn.
It be all the experience. If they prepare you, come there, face the world. You don't know.
No, but so the argument we say, so you the woman day class. Instead, because if you go boys school, for example, you know they see any woman way, Charlie, your mind go do you say you they like them, so you know go focus on your studies. You understand? But if you go to a mixed school, Charlie, you don't go to school, your shoe where you sign them step, you don't think about the girl way.
These are the people make them tell you say if you dey in boys school, if you see man, they attract you.
What do you say?
How many?
Make I tell you something.
How many?
Make I tell you something.
How many? What's the percentage?
I've
got some stats now. I have a stat here now.
You talk about stats.
Now I have a stat here
I
now.
listen you.
Something where they
I
have.
don't listen you.
I mean, you understand. Women actually boosted my confidence for school inside. Say, nah, if I come out.
I have agreed to that
Exactly.
point. What I am talking about now is the issue of studies. It's the issue of studies. You don't think there is any distraction?
Hold on. If you go school, say they go study. All right. Whatever distraction way you go face, single sex school distractions no dey there. You go get boy way you go can't carry from class. I mean, see how they must young choir. You go follow and you go. All the distractions, they everywhere. But they depend on the way you personally how you to go do what. You go maneuver your way, they manage yourself, they know say okay fine. And then the internet will be entertainment now. Single sex entertainment, you know. All work and no play. Then they are better class I focus 70% in
No say nothing I'll call.
anything that because system because but your man entertainment section. The entertainment section when that's all bed no sanam your bema, me no bema na nkosa na nkosa.
Now don't bema sana. What's wrong with that? Anyway, let me have your thoughts on that.
So in that case, right, as you ask possible, that if he will not be distracted, I mean single guys will not be distracted. It's the same way I first said that when you go to school, the main purpose of you is what? Is to study. And at the end of the day, you come back or come home successfully to achieve whatever you want to achieve. You can get distracted. One.
With a mixed school.
Oh, you can get distracted. But listen.
With a mixed school.
With a mixed school. It's the same way you can get distracted with a single school.
Okay.
Yes, because listen, I can choose to be.
I agree.
No, I can choose.
Agree.
No, I can choose to be.
Your boys go if you call you say Moku go.
May go. Yanko blow.
In the boarding school, Abi?
Even in the day school.
Yes.
Even in the day school.
Boarding school,
We can decide. Okay, so let me give you instances. Look, your guys can decide that Charlie, forget this man. But Papa, we were back class. Grandpa won't share who. Yanko bush. You understand? It happens in the single school. Likewise, it still happens in the single school.
Right.
So all depends on you. Either you decide to focus on your studies, or say man I'll be tree. He said that all work and no play makes what? Now we entertainment boys school.
Anyway, can you put out the stats quickly
Charlie,
before we
listen,
go?
done in 2017 by The Economist. Yeah? Academic performance fell for boys when their schools became co-ed, even if their class remained single-sex, by as much as 40%. This is in South Korea. Yeah? These results suggest that different mechanisms for the effects of mixed-gender schools of boys affect academic performance. I rest my case.
Okay, so those are your final words. So you are saying that it should
Now
be
I'll go with
mixed
fact.
school.
Now let's here we go.
Unfortunately, we've run out of time.
You know the internet.
I don't get internet.
Oh, the Wi-Fi did delete here. You know us. Unfortunately. But anyway, so these are what the,
I think we should explore. For you to be able to explore, be in a mixed
you
school.
should go in a mixed school. Okay, and you?
If you won't come out from school, all right, then face the real world and know how to balance the whole list before go for this.
Okay, so two mixed and one single sex. Well, I am saying that it doesn't matter. From what they have said right now, what I have gathered is that
That's
chicken.
Relax.
Chicken.
But me, that be my own. My own be say, it know they matter. It doesn't really matter whether you go to a mixed school or a boys' school. That's what I think. There are distractions everywhere.
Mixed schools,
So
people
it
are
doesn't
indecisive.
it doesn't
clearly.
matter. But anyway,
Indecisive.
let me remind you that we sat here. Look, we've had a good time. These mixes were done by the one and only Lucy, the Mix Stress. And we sat here at Delish Restaurant. We say where taste means more. And we're saying this because the food prepared here are not just prepared. They're prepared with so much love. Serene environment as well. And you can locate it on the Okpon Global Leshi Road, very close to the University of Ghana traffic light. This is where you need to be. And I was clothed by Jakarta Fashion. If you're looking for clothes that can be sustained to help a greener Ghana and a greener world, then of course, Jakarta is what you need to be wearing, yeah? Possible was clothed by Thrift Town Clothing. Nanya was clothed by what? By a single-sex school. And
Emerald clothing.
Emerald's Clothing. Emerald's Clothing. Yo, shouts to Johnny Walker for making this very possible. The black label, Big Boat Flavor. We love it so, so much. And shouts to our mixologist. She's the mixtress. Peace out.